Mr. Mayor, the floor is yours.
Oh, John, thank you so much. Mr. Vickers was right. It's difficult to talk after Mr. Grogan here. But thank you very much. It's a great honor and a pleasure to be here tonight amongst friends, family, and also their highnesses, the ambassadors here, Mr. Kapiti and Mr. Abbott, Mr. Vickers as well with his lovely wife, and all the friends and families here that are here tonight. I'm delighted to be here. It has been a long time, so I'm pleased to see you all together. I just want to maybe share a little story of when I first arrived in this great country of Great Britain. I was 16, and I came here only for a summer holiday, but the situation, as you know, in '92 got worse in former Yugoslavia then, and so it was safer for me to stay here than go back. And during my stay here, I met a lot of amazing people in this multicultural city, beautiful country, and people would ask me where I was from. I would say I'm from Prishtina, and they would say, where is Prishtina? I would say, Prishtina is in Kosovo. In '92, nobody had a clue where Kosovo was. So they would ask, where is Kosovo? So I would refuse to say that it's Yugoslavia, but I would say north of Albania. And the problem was that they had no clue about Albania either. So you can only imagine in this beautiful country, this beautiful, amazing city with lovely people from all over the world, me being the 16-year-old from somewhere that nobody knew where that somewhere was. It was, quite a bit of a hit morally. I felt down, I felt low, I felt I was nobody. So I set myself on a mission to educate myself, work, and promise that I would put my city, my country, in the maps of the world for good. And the beautiful thing is that I could do that here in this beautiful country because it allowed me to do so. I was able to get educated, I was able to work, I was able to become who I wanted to be. And I see here amongst us tonight amazing people that you most probably have very similar histories like myself. You had to work hard to become who you are, to be in a position today to employ a lot of people in this beautiful country, to pay taxes, to be honorable members of society, and now it's time for you to help the country where you were born, where you came from. I was surprised to be invited to run for a mayor not even a year ago. It came out of the blue. But I guess nobody believed that it was a winnable situation, so I had a chance. But I was set on a mission, and for the last 17 years, I tried to help various mayors with everything that I knew in terms of my profession. But not much changed, not much happened. And so this was my chance to do what I said that I do, to help Prishtina, to help the city I was born in. So I ran for the mayor, and I told my wife here, my lovely wife, Kristalia, who looks after our 3 children. Thank you, Kristalia. Great applause. She actually has a lot harder work than me running the city. So, so thank you. I told her then, I said, would you promise me, or would you support me? Would you come back to Prishtina? Because if I'm going to run, I'm going to win. And so she asked me, about the numbers, what were the chances? And I said, well, yeah, chances are pretty slim, but I'm going to win. So she asked me if I meant it, if that was if I meant it with my heart. And I said, of course I do, otherwise I wouldn't run. Why would I do this to my kids, to my wife, to my family, unless I truthfully and honestly believed that I had a chance to make a difference, to change lives, to change people's lives, to make them ever so slightly better than yesterday, ever so slightly better than before. And my wife said, yes, I will move if you win. I don't think she actually believed that I would win either, but but I won, and I am having the most difficult time of my life, but also the time of my life. And I invite you all to join me to try and help, because you can, because we can, because together we can make the difference that Prishtina needs, that Kosovo needs, because together we can bring and push forward both countries. We can push forward our host country here, Britain, who offered everything, and we are who we are today thanks to them. And obviously we can bring our own birthplace, Kosovo, to where it needs to be, to where it should be, to where it deserves to be. And we can do this together. And I'm delighted to also say, Ambassador Mr. Abbott mentioned His Highness Sir Tony Robinson. You all remember probably Blackadder. I don't know, maybe not all of you are old enough, but I remember Blackadder, this comedy we used to watch back home. Sir Tony Robinson is Baldrick. He used to say, I've got a cunning plan. So I too have a cunning plan. Let's stick together, join together, and change Prishtina, change Kosovo for the benefit of all. Because there's nothing better. There is nothing better. There's no better feeling in life than when you give. When you give without expecting anything back. And I'm sure that you have all tried it. I'm here with Adelina, who has offered her services to help. We have a lot of need over there with social care. There's a whole country, post-war, which requires a lot of help in terms of mental care, in terms of help to families. We also have Artan from the legal aspect, who also offered professional help. There's a lot of friends that have offered that, and we are now creating these structures to enable this help to happen, to enable films to be filmed in Prishtina and Kosovo, to enable ICT sector to flourish as it is flourishing beyond everybody's expectations, to help everybody to be proud of where they came from. So to put Prishtina in the map, to put Kosovo in the map, so next time anybody else asked our children where their parents came from, then it would be unknown. So cheers to Prishtina, to Kosovo, to Britain. Well, thank you. Thank you for tonight. And thank you to British-Kosovo Chambers of Commerce for organizing this event. And thank you for all here. So thanks. Enjoy the evening.